Heyo everyone, Hexi here. This week, I'll be talking about a game that I've been playing a lot lately in preparation for a future 4-answer review, that being Armored Core 4, the peak of the Armored Core series. Now, the game's intro movie paints it as a gritty, realistic robot simulator, but the gameplay is much faster paced and more of an action game. But my absolute most memorable intro to the game would have to be the trailer for Xbox 360, as it shows off one of my favorite mechs in the game, and probably the series as a whole, and does a much better job representing the gameplay.
Armored Core 4.
The game is completed by selecting from a series of missions. The first time you play them, you'll have to do them one after the other in order. But once you've beaten the game, then you can replay any level you want in any order you choose. Before each mission, you'll be briefed on the victory conditions and receive little snippets of information about the setting and lore of the game. Gives you a little glimpse into the bleak, corporately owned world of Armored Core with these short little lore dumps and world building. Most missions have a straightforward objective, like destroy a particular target or maybe even multiple targets. Very few missions will outright tell you to just kill everything, although there are some. Since points are deducted for using ammo unnecessarily and taking damage, the most practical approach is usually to speed past all the enemies and just complete the mission's goal before you can even get hit. New parts can be unlocked by completing each mission and then purchased from the shop, which is in your hangar. And even more parts can be earned by completing the missions on hard difficulty and acquiring S ranks in those missions. In the hangar, you can customize your next by changing out the head, the body, the arms, and the legs, as well as changing out the fire control systems, which control how fast you can lock on with your sights and the range that you can lock on it, and your generators, which determine how fast you run out of boost. You can also swap out your boosters, which can improve your power consumption or your speed, but not both, only one. And of course, your weapons. Additionally, you can add stabilizers to the exterior of your next. These alter the handling. Like if you place a really heavy weapon on one side of your next, you might need a stabilizer on the other side to help balance it out. And then, Armored Core 4 takes it a step further with its customization, allowing you to improve specific aspects of your next by tuning them using FRS points. These are earned by completing missions, and to upgrade your stats like arm turning speed, your generator's maximum energy production or storage. You can even change your vertical thrust speed or your forward thrust speed and even your side thrust. But even with all that thrusting, unless you're going all in on a specific stat, you'll mostly just be tweaking small aspects of your next's functionality. If you don't want to mess around with making your own mechs too much though, don't worry. There's a simulation mode that allows you to fight in simulated, sanctioned matches against some of the other top next pilots. You can unlock blueprints for their designs just by beating them. I usually use a slightly modified Noblesse Oblige, but if you ever wanted to roleplay as one of the other pilots, the option is totally on the table, or you can just use their build to find out what works best for you. And they even included a free testing mode so that you can try a new design before you buy it. So feel free to experiment with your build until you've earned every part in the game, at which point you'll probably be a next expert anyways. Well guys, that's all I've got time for this week. Ciao for now, and Hexi out. Thanks go out to my Patreon supporters. Your donations mean the world to me, and I thank you for supporting my future endeavors.